Voice news disconnected.
So the Canadian dollar now weakening slightly following the rate decision. CAD JPY down around spot 1%. The loonie up around spot 0.5%, so close to flat. Alibaba ADRs extend gains to session highs of 7.2%.
Boys don't cry.
It's been 5 minutes time now at the top of the hour. Fed's Walsh is due to be testifying once again, this time to the Senate Banking Committee on the Federal Reserve's semi-annual monetary policy report. There'll be no new text from Fed Chair Walsh.
I think it wants to short more. There we go. What the fuck?
So just seeing on the wires here, flagging a Trump headline saying that Iran called a while ago and they want to make a deal.
Because they want to make a deal. Yogurt.
And so just to clarify on this headline, so it did coincide with a move to the downside in WTI oil, a little bit of a move to the upside in the US index market as well. But the newswire that posted this headline has flagged it as a repeat. In looking into it, though, we cannot
Of course
actually
it's a
see
repeat.
a duplicate of this headline, so it's unclear
Always a
whether this is a
repeat.
new headline or not.
Fed Wash goes live again. Yay.
Daddy, chill.
At 10 o'clock. Man, this looks like it wants to go long, but Yogurt says Iran war is exhausting. Deal, no deal, peace, no peace, every damn day. I'm confused why we're still even talking at this point. Like, just waste them, bro. Waste them at this point. Is that wrong to say? Is that wrong to say? I don't know if it is wrong, but. So Trump says Iran called a while ago. They want to make a deal. We did this 3 times. Blow them up. Get it over with. Get it over with.
So Reuters putting down ignore this alert in error with regards to that last Trump headline.
think it wants to go down more again. We got 2 minutes into the new 15-minute candle. We're gonna see if that creates a good new high and low support and resistance, and if it can get a nice little sweep candle, then we can.
And so we are shortly expecting day
long.
2 of testimony from Fed Chair Warsh.
Yo, Chad Warsh spoke for 3 hours yesterday. 3 hours yesterday.
The Senate committee advances BLS nominee Matsumoto to the
So
floor
now we're
vote.
going to see if it's going to go up or down. I mean, this is a nice fall. Let's get like a 50%, bro. That'd be awesome. Back to 900s. But I do want to see a nice little fall below the low one more time to get that sweep. And then hopefully we can go right back up. Right back up. If you guys don't mind, just tap that screen. Just give me 10 likes each. 10 likes each. Just to keep me in the algorithm. Starting to go up already. Maybe we might go up and then... Let's just make sure we don't have a 5-minute that I'm missing here. Come on, load up, boy. Okay, we do have a 5-minute, but it's super high. Super high. $10 o'clock. 9:45. I think it needs to go up a tiny bit more. Even though, in my opinion, it looks like it's swiped. So we might have a manipulation candle here. All right, definitely, definitely. What we're going to do here is draw a trend line just below it to mark the structure that needs to be broken. If not, it's going to keep going up. Okay, waiting, waiting, waiting. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, 822s, 822s. It might go up without us. I don't know. We're waiting, we're waiting. Price looks extremely resilient here, like a V shape. And I'm surprised because we've heard this headline about 10 times now. I would figure that we wouldn't care anymore to hear this. We are at another order block, but again, it's only 50% pullback, so I would like this one up here instead, 925s if we were to get there. Let's just be patient. We don't want to get back money. We don't want to get back money. Okay, very nice. Still in between everything. Nothing good yet, boys and girls. Nothing good yet. If anything, it looks like it wants to go up still. I don't want to chase it. Because you know what happens when you chase. You get smacked in the face. But I could see this going up to 88s. And then the midline of the orb. To see how it acted feel like this is hard to trade in that orb low. You still trading? Yeah, the day just started, dude. Okay, we're almost all right. We're at that midline of the order block. Again, it's 50%, so I'd like it to go up a little higher to trade these, but it still works. Let's see. If I do get in this one, we have to do just one micro for now. Trust me, that's plenty. Things moving 100 points. Put a sell stop right there. Okay, we're in a short. Now, if this could break the manipulation candle, even better. I'll put my TP at the 50% of that 15-minute. Stop loss will be above this box. Or below is right here too. We need to break it. Okay, we're in this short. Short two. Good. Very good. Very good. Yo, good. I don't know who wants to go up though, so just trade lightly, man. You really don't need to go more than one micro. Like this is already 24, 35, 40 bucks already. Insane. Again, I would really prefer up here. But I was taking a little bit of the risk that it rejects here and comes and breaks the manipulation candle, but it looks like it's not. Yay. It looks like it's going up. I could probably spread loss. Okay, I'm already out. Jeez, took all my profit away, dude, on one. OB is no good right now, bro. I knew it was going to go up to the next one. We are at the 23% here. I think it wants up here, though. Let's see if it gets a pullback. 3,100. Yeah, I'm thinking it's long, dude. I want to buy one. Even if it pulls back, it's okay. There you go. Nice. Come on. In the long right now. I 100% thought it was going to at least pull back a little bit. It showed it was going to. And it said no. And then now it broke above those levels. So I think it's going to continue. Our stop loss is at 823s. If it doesn't continue, then we'll have to wait for a manipulation candle and go from there. We bounce off the cloud here. All right, second entry. I'm only doing 2 micros tops. No. Bouncing off the cloud here. The 5-minute cloud. We're still in the red cloud, so that's a little dangerous. Cookie. Fuck you, dude. Not gonna hold, is it? It's manipulating again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. I don't know what it's gonna do now. Kind of playing games here. We are still chilling. You go to the 5-minute and we're not in a good spot. Do this 15-minute. Jeez. I think it got me. I thought it was going to short at first, and then it ripped up this huge candle, and then I'm like, I think it's going to go long. And this thing just changed my voice. Did it just change my voice? If it's too loud, let me know. I might have to check myself. That's freaking hilarious. I can't even see that I'm live. Hello. 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 That's my mic. I'm gonna stop that again, dude. I fucking knew it. This 5 minute is really strong rejection. 5 minute is really strong rejection. How is it still playing? I literally have it off. That's the microphone. Spotify. Oh my god. If this goes up, dude. Oh my god. It should at least go. I mean, I guess we are halfway of that. I'm thinking
Axios reporter
771.
on X, citing a senior U.S. official, says the talks between the U.S., Israel, and Lebanon have concluded after 2 days of fruitful and positive discussions in Rome. We have agreed on the structure and guidelines of the regional pilot process, which will be finalized and implemented in the coming days. We will now move to expanded technical talks, which will focus on implementing all areas of the framework agreement with the aim of reaching a comprehensive agreement between Israel and Lebanon. So, again, this is an Axios reporter.
Well, hello, everybody. This is Donald J. Trump. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at
in 10 minutes time now at the bottom of the hour, we see the release of the weekly EIA inventories numbers. Crude oil inventories, the forecast is a draw of 1.824 million on the prior build of 2.998 million. The range sees a build of 2 million to a draw of 3.648 million expected. Gasoline inventories forecast a draw of 2 million on the prior draw of 1.904 million, and distillate inventories forecast a draw of 1.85 million on the prior draw of 4.98 million. Crude Cushing inventories, the prior was a draw of 0.052 million.
Hopefully it sounds okay. All right, there's that sweep we originally wanted. I'm gonna take it out. Yogurt, I took it out early. Damn, it coulda. Yeah, dude, that was hard to read. That was hard to read, so don't beat yourself up on that one. I thought it was gonna go long, and I'm like, ugh. This can easily go to 700s. Yeah, like you said, Yogurt, 700s. Ooh, that looks good. I want to freaking chase it though. Yesterday's midline. Just want to scalp it, to be honest with you. You think it's 700 so, Yogurt? I don't see why it doesn't go to 700s. Come on, baby. Honestly, can go down even more, like 660s. All right, we're at almost 7. Oh yeah, 700 now. So we're gonna see right now. Is it gonna blow through? Maverick. Yogurt. But got burnt so hard lately. Take those small wins now. Yeah. I'm like I'm like eyeing this really good here. Cause this could bounce. I still think it goes down further, dude. Okay.
Fed's Walsh says, I think any new leader should tap the best minds they can find. So that's Fed Chairman Walsh currently answering questions from the Senate panel. Again, we do have the live video on the feed and the calendar for those interested.
Woo! That was a good one. Yeah. What was it? Your sizing, Maverick? Dude, just do 1 or 2 micros.
So we are seeing a leg down in the S&P 500, pairing earlier gains.
Yeah, Yogurt, that
still
would've
up
been good.
0.2%.
You called it too, bro. You called it too. I actually stole your idea. Nah, I see that these levels here, but you definitely were in the right direction, bro. You did really good there.
Fed's Williams says the move up in the medium-term inflation expectations in the New York Fed survey is not flashing a warning sign. Says forward guidance is not appropriate at this point, and that the FOMC are to keep giving perspectives on the economy. So this is Fed's Williams speaking to reporters following his speech in New York. Brings us now 5 minutes away from the bottom of the hour, where we're expecting the weekly EIA inventories data. Fed's Chair Warsh first says the recent inflation data is an imperfect gauge of underlying inflation. Any central bank is happy when data goes in the right direction, though.
No, Maverick, I know, dude. It's so hard not to full port
So again,
sometimes.
that's Fed's Warsh saying that my view is that these inflation data metrics are an imperfect measures.
Looks like it wants to go long.
Again, less than 5 minutes now to the bottom of the hour, where we get the weekly inventories numbers. Crude oil inventories forecast a draw of 1.824 million on the prior build of 2.998 million. The range sees a build of 2 million to a draw of 3.648 million. Gasoline inventories forecast a draw of 2 million on the prior draw of 1.904 million. Distillate inventories forecast a draw of 2 million on the prior
This will
draw of
just be a scalp, though,
4.98
if I
million.
did.
And crude Cushing inventories, the prior was a draw of 0.052 million. Keep in mind, yesterday we saw the release of the private API stock change numbers. Crude oil saw a draw of 0.564 million, which was compared to the expected draw of 2.7 million.
I'm gonna try a little scalpy long here. Can keep going to like 613s, but see these wicks? These are hammer, and then finally breaks above into a bullish green
Fed's
candle.
Warsh says, in the near term, I think that AI investment is good for jobs.
Yeah, you got no choice. You gotta say that. I'm on a gold short till 4K, locking in profit all the way down. I'll look at gold in a second. I really just want to scalp this. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. Just until I can get a better, like... Alright, I'm gonna take it out. 120. Only because, you never know.
Fed's Warsh says, in the long term, I believe AI will help wages and employment.
Let me look at gold.
Warsh
What's
says, in
making me
between,
wanna
though,
go long?
AI will cause disruption.
You got a nice, beautiful, like, OB here, and it's projecting, but the orb midline's right there. I don't know, brother.
1 minute
Dad,
remaining.
you're up
We lead
980
with the
today?
EIA
Nice,
crude oil
dude.
inventories.
You're rocking and rolling. On that funded account, make sure, like, just get to, like, if you get to that 4,000 mark really quick, just go switch to micros and only make $200 a day. Because then I'll guarantee you the payout. Still think this wants to go down on MNQ.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
A draw of 1.692 million. That's a draw of 1.692 million compared to the expected draw of 1.824 million. Gasoline inventories, a draw of 1.533 million. A draw of 1.533 million, higher than the expected draw of 2 million. Distillate inventories, a build of 4.556 million. That's a build of 4.556 million compared to the expected draw of 1.85 million. And crude Cushing inventories, a build of 0.43 million, a build of 0.43 million.
I shit you not. I have 0 viewers. TikToks. Unbelievable. I really went downhill.
We have posted the US EIA weekly petroleum status report on the feed for those interested.
I'm gonna look at other TikTokers, see what they're doing right now.
The Department of Energy note the US SPR at draw 2.985 million, now at 316.504 million barrels. Iran's top negotiator Galabaf is to release a statement on the war and recent events.
Okay, there's a lot of lower other ones too. Day trading. Live. Fucking J Done,
So in a
bro,
statement,
1.6.
Iran's parliamentary speaker Galabaf says in a few hours he's going to release a statement on the war and recent events.
Good for
The
him.
information reports that Apple is hunting for AI chip acquisitions.
Good for him.
So the information adds that Apple's in-house M2 Ultra chips have not proven sufficient for running advanced AI workloads, forcing a reliance on NVIDIA. The information notes that Apple has talked with bankers about possible deals when it comes to AI chip.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription.
Mr.
Let's
Bastard!
make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
So Apple has approached chip startups to gauge interest.
Just looking at everybody. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Of course I caught those shorts. X6. I was just looking at the other streamers to see why, what's going on. I literally had 0 people in here for a second. Peter Kennedy's got 500. Jadon's got 1,500. They're killing it. You can't hear me? Shit.
The article by the information is now on the feed for those interested regarding Apple.
I feel like it's so loud though. Can you hear me now?
Israel's
it too
Hayom
loud?
News says that Israel's PM Netanyahu will fly to the US on Sunday and meet with Trump on Monday.
This is 67%.
This was reported by Israeli Channel 12 yesterday that Netanyahu would meet with Trump in Washington on Monday. Brings us now 10 minutes away from the Bank of Canada press conference following their rate decision with Bank of Canada's Governor Macklem. We do have a live video for this. It's on the calendar. We'll put it on the feed as well.
Is it too loud now, Mr. Bastard? Wash away the rain. I keep trying to figure it out. Hello. My music is way too loud though. Hello. Hello. Whoa, that was a big sweep. Won't you come?
The Nasdaq 100 extends declines to session lows, down 0.5%.
X6, if I had 25K, so then do it, bro. Do it. Stop talking about it and be about it.
The euro pound drops below 0.85. That's the first
Yeah,
time
it's a lot.
since
It's
June of
a mind.
2025.
Mess with your mind, bro. Just think, trade normal, and let the rest do its work. All right, we're at the 1-to-1 right now, boys. It could come down to 5.65s. We're gonna bounce a tiny bit here and then smash down, but I think we're gonna continue down here. Yeah, I like to have at least one funded. You get one funded, put it in your mind that you're making real money, and the rest is just following the evals. That's it. That's all you got to do. Before you know it, you'll have another payout and all funded. Okay, this might just fall. I'm going to short it to 565s. I got a level there at 565. It's playing games. I think we're below. We should continue down. 567. 67. Are you in it or no?
So in 5 minutes' time now, at 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time, we get the Bank of Canada press conference with their Governor Macklem following the rate decision.
Israel will fly to the U.S. on Sunday to meet with Trump. I'm sure Walsh is going to talk all day, just like yesterday, so be prepared. Are you in this X6? It might bounce up and then have to come back down. You're out already? There is the 1 ratio here. It could bounce up a little. But I'm thinking down a little more.
A cable extending. Last up, spot 5.2%, its highest since June 15th.
That's just want to do, guys. Up or down, up or down.
The Fed's Chair Walsh says, I have been asking for access to a range of new AI models.
All right, we got out total. Still waiting, man. This thing is dumping. What is it correcting on? What is it doing? What's it doing with its life? Ooh, love this song.
Chair Walsh says we see AI impact on demand more quickly than on supply. Fed's Chair Walsh says a one-time change in prices isn't necessarily inflationary.
No. Shannon says 448 daily open my target. Ooh. I could see going there too. There's a lot of levels here, guys. A lot of levels. We might need the new hour to do anything to go up.
So we are shortly expecting the start of the Bank of Canada press conference with Governor Macklem. The live video is on the feed for those interested.
Daddy, is that you? Is
Fed's
that
Chair
you?
Walsh says whether AI is inflationary or not will be up to the Fed.
Yes, Monty. Welcome to the Soul, Daddy. All right, new 15. We need just a swipe. Let's get a swipe, baby.
Fed's Chair Walsh says wages have moved up at a reasonable pace. The timing of when wages will move up more from productivity gains is a puzzle.
All right, guys. Can you guys do me a favor? Bariwa! 4:40 exactly, Shannon? I'm going to restart my TikTok stream. Can you guys come in and give me just 10 likes? And then I'm going to talk like a maniac. I need to see if it's my algo. I'm right back. 30 seconds. All right, we're going to talk like maniacs for the next 5 minutes. We need to see if we can fix this. What I'm looking at is we're looking for the sweep of this 15-minute candle. If we can get a sweep of this 15-minute candle,
Fed's Chair
and get
Walsh
that
says
1
the
minute
AI price
manipulation,
surge is real. I don't want to be dismissive.
and then we can see if it wants to bounce back up. But I would love for another sweep to the bottom here. Yeah, I'm going to keep talking like a maniac. I'm going to talk like a weirdo for 5 minutes. Push me out, baby. Push me out. Price on the Nasdaq. We're still looking for the sweep. Come down. Then get the sweep. Then maybe we can get the long. Hopefully it doesn't go up now, though. I don't want to see a, what's it called? When it trembles sideways and up. Then we're just undecided on what's going to do. But if we can get this sweep below, then we can get this rocking baby to the moon. So let's see. Sweep down here. Nasdaq has been falling the past hour and 10 minutes. Porsche is still speaking.
Fed's Chair Walsh says business capital investment is contributing massively to GDP, and I guess that trend continues.
Okay, so he's saying the trend's continuing on GDP, which is kind of good. I think we're just a little bit behind on what's going on because of the war. That's all. So we're waiting for this bottom to get taken out, and we can get a nice long to the top side here. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking. See if we can get a push up. Well, I don't want the push up yet, actually. I would love for a sweep. Touch this 511. Hold on 1 second. My wife would bring me food right now when I'm trying to talk like a maniac. I'm trying to talk like a maniac. Doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. I have heard of Funded Hero. They look like, honestly, I don't like their plans. Do you like their plans? Don't like the plans so far. I don't know if they're actually like legit though. I like to wait just a little bit, do my own research. But if they look good, then oh yeah, they offered me a long time ago. I ain't no sellout. Gotta stay true to yourself, brother. Oh, they're giving you a 50K instant funded. Not bad. Yeah, free accounts do sound pretty good. I guess we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer here. That 11 o'clock is probably gonna be the key. But like, their plans were kind of expensive. Plans were kind of expensive.
Aw, man. Sorry about that. I wonder if that was on the entire time I was speaking. Yikes. What a dummy. The discount code's like 70% off, so how much are they? Does that mean I just messed up my 5 minutes of talking because I had that thing on? Guys, still, Nasdaq futures. We're waiting to see if we can get one more little dump here to break out the low. It might be at 11 o'clock is when we get it. I'm still going to talk. I got to eat or else my food is going to taste nasty. But, yeah, we're waiting for this dump here on the Nasdaq. If we can get below 55, it'd be great. You're meeting 11? Is it a quick one or a long one? Oh, and you're talking? Ew. Is it to a bunch of Indians so they don't know what you're saying? Mm.
Fed's chair War says, I think productivity will be structurally disinflationary.
All right, let's go. We need Nasdaq to dump one more time.
Well, hello everybody. This is Donald J. Trump.
Some of those Indians
behind
are
the
really
markets.
smart
If
too.
you're a real day trader, go real time at
And
financialjuice.com
rich.
/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see if we get the short down, and then I can go in long. Because I'm not like 100% sure. I have some cactus in my eggs, Mrs. Powers. being Mexican.
Bank of Canada's Governor Macklem now says signs that the economy is expanding are clear.
Okay, very good. Go down.
And Macklem adds that exports adjusting to US tariffs and growing.
Yeah. So I only got
Bank of
44
Canada's
push
Governor
outs.
Macklem says higher oil prices are adding to oil and gas investment, and some businesses, like aluminum, are finding new markets. And Bank of Canada's Governor Macklem says Q2 is looking pretty solid. We'll be assessing how sustainable the pickup is.
Read that like a maniac. Yeah, gee, I'm watching. I'm hoping for a swipe down. And then we can go long. What do you think? Is it G's lap? Sorry, I'm eating really quick.
And Bank of Canada's Governor Macklem says if oil prices do once again rise and feed into inflation, I expect to need consecutive rate hikes to keep inflation under control. Canadian dollar saw a bit of strength off the back of that.
Okay. Waiting still.
Macklem does clarify on the last that this is not our base case.
Antonio.
Daddy, chill.
That's me, Daddy. What's up, man? We got a nice short all day, and then it just kind of died on us. But I was waiting for the new hour, and we're about to get it right now, 11 o'clock. Look at the 5-minute. Might want to tap back up and then rip down.
Fed's Chair Walsh says, I would like us to have a leaner and meaner balance sheet.
Shit, I wouldn't mind a a poke above this 15-minute high. And then get a short too. Who cares? I just want some sort of breakout to one side. Okay, take care.
Bank of Canada's Governor Macklem says we are going to take our decisions one at a time. Fed's Chair Walsh now says the balance sheet should be as small as possible and we can expand when there's a crisis.
Tonight.
The US issues non-proliferation counterterrorism sanctions, according to the Treasury website. The sanctions include entities in Russia and Iran.
Oh man, I thought my search was over, Antonio.
Daddy, chill.
Tonight. Tonight. A little breakage? A little breaky break?
Daddy, chill.
Daddy chill.
Bank of Canada's Governor Macklem says the Canadian dollar weakness has not been a major factor in rate decisions.
Are we gonna fall now? Shannon, are we gonna go down now? Breaking that trend line. Got a 3-bar play, possibly. It needs to sweep through this OB here, though. This order block. Order block is like where the banks are usually made their cluster to go up for that reversal. So it's going to retest it and see if it wants to continue. And we got that retest here, but it's very weak.
Daddy, chill.
You can't hear the music? What the fuck is going on?
Fed's Chair Walsh says, I don't have anything for you on whether he's talked to Trump.
Hold on. How come I can hear it on my end? On my phone.
So that's Walsh saying, I don't want to share about conversations with the president. That's Walsh saying, I don't want to share about conversations with the president. That's Walsh saying, I don't want to share about conversations with the president. That's Walsh saying, I don't want to share about.
Do you hear it now? Very weird. Like, I can hear it and you guys can't. It was faint. Gotcha. Can you listen to Aya Namura, Sexy Nana? All right. Aya Nakamura, Sexy Nana.
Fed's Chair Walsh says, I would keep my head down if Trump tried to influence policy.
I thought you're Spain, bro. Nana. Nana.
Bank of Canada's Rogers says, federal major projects may be helping confidence.
Nana. Mr. Bastard's like, oh my god. Nana. I want SpaceX to come down first. SpaceX is wow. Tesla went down a lot. SpaceX go to like $100, that would be a steal. 80 to $100. That would be like the most ideal price to get in for your safety. What was the top? Jesus. 225. So yeah, I drew a little Fibonacci, and 113's 50%. And then 618 is $87. So, you know, if you want to do like $100, I think that would be like the perfect, just in case. But wow, $50 could be the low though. And again, it's not really producing any money yet. Wow, this thing just doesn't care, huh? All right, here's that swipe, baby. Let's do it. Let's get something. Break of structure, and you can see. I like it around 100 though. What's your average on it?
Fed's Chair Walsh says, the labour market is in good shape. So Fed's Walsh on the labour market being in good shape says, I'm not sure if it's the rate cuts that caused that, but monetary policy has caused inflation.
Wow. This thing is going to go up, dude, without us. Where's the 5-minute cloud? Right on it. Right on it with the 78. We might short. Might fall from there. I really want to just attempt one. Close above like 668s would make me not like this.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real.
136? That's not that bad, Antonio. You got a good discount. It's $100 off, right? Try to take some of this off.
inflation won't be permanent. And Fed's Chair Walsh says we'll look at our tools, both balance sheet and interest rate, and see if we need to adjust them to take on inflation.
Bouncing right on this support line now. It needs to break through it. That's the manipulation line here. Oh, for SpaceX, you're saying.
Iran says the US struck Hengam Island around the Hormuz Strait, according to Mehr News.
Come on, break it, break it, break it. There you go. 40 more seconds, though. I really wanted to break the low, but do we just go for the guarantee or no?
Fed's Chair Walsh says, I think we'll get task force briefings as early as September, and that deliberations of the task forces will be in the public square.
Jason Derulo, Melody Michio.
Fed's Chair Walsh says, I'm not happy with any of the inflation measures.
So what is he saying? That they need to do a different way of measuring the inflation? Is it? I'm gonna add into one. Chico, Chico, Chico. Very nice.
Daddy, chill.
¡Huepa! Dos cervezas. We won. I think it goes down further though. Dang, there it goes.
Walsh says the labour market looks like it's broadly in balance. And Fed's Chair Walsh says, my view is that there's no limit to how fast the economy can grow.
Soccer. Football. Okay, we got another manipulation opposite side.
Walsh says the inflation part of our mandate looks less good.
Here we go. Could be a slight bounce.
And Walsh says there's a lot of structural change in the labor market.
Trying just a micro bounce here. So these micro bounces are like 20 points each. If not, it can sweep down. Yikes. I'm only one though.
Bank of Canada's Governor Macklem says, I would not want to respond to a spike in inflation caused by rising oil prices that then came down.
Okay, that 5-minute was swooped. So, still have 4 minutes. If it's true, we got a long ways to 7:15. We're gonna kill this, baby. Wait for this long. Ended early. That was quick. You know why? Because you're a good speaker. They were like, oh, Mr. Dad, that sums it all up. Do they like that? You gotta feel every boss out. Some like to speak like Mr. Trump. Or some like straight to the point, baby. Alright, we're looking for this long here. I truly think it's gonna go. I want to start in one early. I'm thinking we're gonna go the big dog here. The big long here. But it could pull back a little bit, so I'm gonna wait just a tiny bit longer and then we'll enter in more. So the reason why I'm long right here is we had the 15-minute high and low. The low got swept, right? It took a while to break and it finally broke it. So it forms a structure that's sweep candle. You can see this yellow line here. You can see how
Bank of
it's
Canada's
a
Senior
perfect...
Deputy Governor Rogers says that housing affordability
Hold on.
problem is dampening the effects that a rate decrease might otherwise have.
Okay. You can see how it makes a perfect support and resistance here. So once price closes above it, it starts to break that structure, and you can, most of the time, going to at least get the 50% retracement of the 15-minute candle. But this is a lot bigger than the 15-minute. We have the 1 hour that was swiped. So the 1 hour candle, once it closes above, which is actually going to be here. But the 1 minute swept already, so The 5-minute needs to close above. I'm gonna add one more. We could at least target this 50% to get one of them out. That I'm kind of like, I'm gonna go in 3, only because I'm going for the smaller target and then also the bigger target. So first target is 619s, but I believe that we have a good chance to go to 714s. Just got to give some time here. 5 minutes still needs to completely break above still. I don't like that short on the 5 though. Sometimes I'm wrong. You think it's gonna stop me out? Getting a little heavy. Needs to reject like here. Regardless, we're gonna stick to it. We're sticking to it. Gonna hurt. If it does fall, you might go to that 480s like Shannon said. Oh no, he said 448. He's thinking down here.
And Fed's Chair Walsh mentioned that we may have seen the problem in 2021 if we'd watched money supply. So he was referring to the M2 measure that was in the Fed report.
Nice, Tay.
And Bank of
I like
Canada's
to
Governor
hear it.
Macklem has ended the press conference.
This is looking a little heavy, guys. This needs to rip up. Is he done talking? This just like completely collapsed on me. That's what they all say, Tay. I mean, this is a 78% pullback. There you go. Keep going. Perfect.
U.S. Trade Representative Greer is going to testify at the Senate panel hearing on July 22nd.
I'm thinking long, but scared me a little bit. There you go. Played it out, baby. Played it out. Come on, get to that 618s. You at least know it wants to attempt to go up. ES is pushing. NQ needs to catch up. NQ has been doing that lately. Needs to get above. There's 5 minutes to get above 612s, and then we're launching. Get your ass up there.
Financial Times reports that a Shabana Mahmood is set to be named as UK Chancellor by Andy Burnham.
Is that bad or good? Okay, first target about to be hit. Very nice. We got one left, and we're going to see if this wants to ride all the way up.
Anthropic is said to plan IPO investor meetings in the coming weeks.
Well, hello everybody. This is Donald J. Trump. You're behind.
Oh, I think I can request free accounts today, guys. I can. Okay. Just requested. Hopefully I get it.
ECB's Moulin says the ECB needs to be ready for any eventuality on inflation.
No, 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 no.
ECB's Moulin says France must avoid a snowball effect on debt. And Moulin says very important to reduce France's deficit.
Testing shorts? How fucking dare you? It's shocking.
ECB's Moulin says France must be credible on deficit reduction strategy.
What are you seeing, bro? Hey, where's my TP?
Walsh says
Go to
if
the one.
AI firms disappoint investors, capital would dry up.
I can't tell what it is.
According to sources, the White House weighing an additional extension of the Jones Act waivers as renewed Iran conflict stirs price fears.
This can go way higher. This can go all the way up to 830s. In the long run. Long run. You're guessing. What the hell? I mean, it did reverse there pretty good.
Iran's Bagai says we currently have no plans for negotiations and are focused on defense. So according to the information, ASML plans price increases for chip-making equipment.
It's really fucking dumping. You better tell me why.
And Warshare's surge in valuations of AI companies is
You
notable.
cheating, bro? You cheating? Right back up too. Right back to my line.
Warshare's earnings broadly are moving up in the last several quarters.
I'm serious. This has a lot of potential to go up here.
The Fed is looking for broader growth and narrower inflation. Corporate earnings look to be broadening out.
You know the market makers? I fucking knew. I knew it. That was oddly timed, bro. That was oddly timed. Like, I'm gonna try a short here. Boom!
We have posted the article from the information on the feed for those interested.
I'm in a long. Let me mark this out though, the other one, just in case I am wrong. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna go all the way up. 714s should be the first target.
US Treasury Secretary Bessent says we will continue to target Iran procurement networks. That's coming from a post on X from the Treasury Secretary.
I need to boom up so I can move my break even. Yogurt said yes. Sweet.
TSMC has begun to push back on ASML's pricing plan, according to the information.
The cowboy.
Tasnim News citing Iran, saying that there's no plans for US talks. The focus is on defense. Brent oil down more than $1 per barrel, shrugging off renewed US-Iran fights and US oil draw.
Yeah, I'm in long right now. The 1 hour was swept. We drop down to the 5-minute time frame. We find the sweep candle, and then we see the level where it needs to break. So it's on top of the sweep candle, but it is also, you can see the structure. You see it? It's support and resistance. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then finally uses a support, and then we're long. First TP is 709s, but we are looking to see if it wants to go up a lot higher to like 809s. We can even do 800s if you guys really wanted to. Make sure you guys tap that screen. Let me get 10 likes. 10 likes. Keep me on that algo, you know what I mean? Help me out. Help a mother effing bully bear stay on the damn algo. He's struggling. He's been struggling with this damn social media. You know? Sometimes you only show greatness. Wow. Cowboy. Cowboy, do you got ADHD? Because you just go into YT and you're like, shut the fuck up. What the hell? You fucking crazy. You're crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy, man. I just put the comments. I'm like, so nice of you to say, cowboy. Yeah, because you're talking too much. Wow. My algo's saying I don't talk enough, and you're saying I'm talking too much. Real nice of you. Real nice of you. About to get back to break even here.
So U.S. Central Command on X doing a claim and truth post, saying that the claim is that Iranian state media claims that U.S. forces struck a civilian wheat storage facility in Hoveyeze on July 14th. CENTCOM saying that this is false. They do say that U.S. forces hit Iranian military targets in Bandar Abbas, Hormuz, Arvaz, Qesem, Tanb, and Bushehr and Kurtistak to degrade Iran's capability to attack commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz.
Talk much? Talking and just we're waiting.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go
See,
real
'cause you're
time
talking
at
too much. Wow, see?
financialjuice.com/purchase and
I don't
save
talk enough.
six.
I talk too much. I don't talk enough. Which one is it? Yoga, this one you gotta hold a little bit. Oh, how much did you go into this? Well, welcome aboard, Chris. You should hit that follow button.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy? Daddy? Is that you?
The EU
Is
has
that
held the
you?
Russian
Welcome to
oil
the
price
show,
cap
Daddy.
at its current level until July 23rd.
Daddy, chill.
Gotta give it some time, bro. Gotta close above 604s and we should be
Daddy?
Gucci again.
Is that you? Is that you? Trade with Michael. Welcome to the show, Daddy.
Daddy, chill.
I might add into this and just scalp it. I added 2 long just to scout my 1 minute entry here. I'm still looking for the 5 minute to go up. We got to close above 604s though to validate this long here for the 1 minute. Didn't do it yet. No yogurt.
So in 10 minutes' time now,
That
at
gold
the top
was
of the
huge,
hour,
wasn't
we
it?
are expecting comments from ECB Governing Council member Nagel, who gives a speech on the euro in
Oh, you
Stuttgart,
went
Germany.
long? Why did you do that, yogurt? You told me you wanted to Wow, this thing's fucking dropping. Still didn't close above. It's an issue. It's an issue. Should have left it alone at that $30. Yeah, I'm trying not to do that anymore, yogurt. I'm tired of getting my pee-pee spanked, you know what I mean? When I revenge. Inactivity? What is this? Pump it up. Pump it up.
Fed's Chair Walsh says we can see data centers' effect on the demand side of the economy.
Dude, this guy is still talking? I thought he was done. I hope you're wrong too, Mr. Bastard. But we'll have to stick to our lost stop loss. It is what it is. It's just not holding right now. I mean, it is and it's not, but we need a nice launch. Share the live. Thank you.
Google is going to allow third-party stores in its App Store next week.
That could be a huge boost of revenue. Oof. Yeah, you gotta let it breathe. Look how big my stop is for this. It's taking a long time though, which I don't like. Yogurt. No! Come on, Warsh. Spike it up. Spike it up! Spike it!
Axios reporter on X saying that a senior White House official told me that at this stage there is still no meeting with Netanyahu on the president's schedule for next week. Says we'll see what happens.
It says he's coming tomorrow. What are you
So this is
talking
following earlier reports that Israel's PM Netanyahu would be meeting with Trump at the White House on Monday. We heard this yesterday, and another report from a separate Israeli news source today as well. But an Axios reporter on X just saying that there is no meeting with Netanyahu on Trump's schedule for next week. Tasnim report that explosions have been heard in Kuwait.
Daddy? Daddy, is that you? Is that you?
Hey, make sure you guys follow my new TikTok, please. It's obviously broken. I just said follow me. That's me,
Trev, thank you. Welcome to the cell, Daddy.
Daddy, chill.
wow. There's just too much news in between. Yeah, this one's throttled, dude. Look, I only have 10 people in here. I used to have 500 people live streaming me and following me live, and I can't get past 10. All right, this might be a loser. It looked really good. My TikTok is broken, bro. It's it's just not pushing out to anybody anymore. Unless I suck. That's fine. Just a code? Yeah, I'm literally like, I must be flagged somehow really, really deep. That's the only thing I could think of. I asked AI a million times, and now AI is starting to agree with me. Oh, this sucks. This is gonna dump really bad then, maybe. That was a pretty big loss. Alright, I lost. I should have kept my fucking $30. Yogurt? Yeah, I need 1,000 followers though. Alright, let's see. Maybe we'll get another. Oh, this is too big. What she said. Took too long, guys. Why do I feel like it's gonna rip back up now, though? But we gotta wait. We gotta wait. I know, Mr. Dad. I don't know. But AI is saying that there's got to be a deeper thing going on. I contacted TikTok. They said there's nothing that's on their end. And then I got a TikTok agent who said that they have they asked some of the people and they said that I have like really bad whatever, like throttle bands or something.
SpaceX shares fall below its IPO price of $135 for the first time.
You alright, Mr. Bastard, you piece of poop?
Well, hello everybody, this is Donald J. Trump. You're behind the markets.
Oh, explosions hurting Kuwait. There you go. There you go. No, it's all good. I mean, I'll also the bird profit. Maybe we can get it back. Still up 1,000. Good call though on your end, brother. It just wasn't holding, right? It took too long. That's probably something that I need to pay attention to. Like if it takes too long, then maybe it's not gonna work. You know, it's dragging down. I didn't mean to do 3. I want to do 1. I wanted to scalp this to the bottom. 479s. Yeah, it definitely dragged. If it takes too long, I probably need to cut it. I love how it just misses me by like. Do you think like there's no way that everybody in the world has their TP at 479s and it stops just before it gets there? It's hard to believe. Am I crazy? Ah! Don't start, market. Don't fucking start with me.
Fars News citing media sources, which are reporting loud explosions heard in Bubiyan Island and the Virginia military camp in Kuwait. These locations are home to U.S. military personnel.
And we're going up for some reason. Insane. How I always it's like your TP just doesn't get hit. Doesn't make sense. It happens to me so much. And I put it up a little higher on purpose. And it stops at literally 49.25. I mean, I think we start dumping here a bit, but I gotta be careful with my size.
And Fed Chairman Walsh concludes his testimony in the Senate hearing.
Now he's done. Now he's done.
Before he finished, Walsh said that investors should figure out what's happening in the economy.
It should fall. We're just gonna stop here. Because it's 500 and the 5. Break this bottom, dude. Take some of them. There you go.
Fars news report that several Iraqi sources are reporting multiple explosions have occurred in Erbil, Iraq. The pound hits $1.35, a high since late May.
All right, let's see if we can get a bottom here. We need one more swipe. I'm going in 3 if it does. Long. I got you, Antonio. I got you, man. Is this new or old? Recent? Okay, cool. Waiting for this long. Eight seconds. Perfect. I'm in. Small loss. If it is. 465s. Definitely close above. If it swipes this, it's going to go down a lot more. Yeah, it looks like it's not done. I don't know. Come on. Might not be done. And this is so close. Like, one could probably argue that this spread is just off. I don't know. If it does go down, I'm gonna short it. Alright, I'm gonna short it. See? Right to it doesn't fill it. Come on, go through. Fucking insane, bro. Every time. I'm in the 1 minute time frame. Insane, dude. Every fucking time. You're telling me that this wants to stop at 456.25. That's exactly what it wants to do. Your ass, bro. Market makers are watching me. They have to be. There we go. Should continue down. Couldn't hold the swipe area candle, so telling you if it stops just before this, I'm gonna be like, what is going on? Okay. Jeez, there's gotta be some news about the pop off. Shannon says, out 283-ish. Weekly open might have stronger pull than daily 440. Looking for pop to short. Thinking right there. Where do you think it goes to, though? 440 or down more? $283 weekly? Oof. That's a pretty big one, bro.
So to the indexes, S&P 500 down 0.2%, the Nasdaq 100 down 0.1%, the Dow down 0.1% as well.
Fuck. That bit me in the ass. I can't, I'm like spinning my wheels now. 5 minute is not up until 5:02.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription.
There we go. Whoa.
Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
Go 445. This is pretty big swing pullback. Come on, drop. For this to go off, I needed to take out that low again. I don't want this candle to be the sweep, though, because it's going to be way too big. Yep, and it is. No juice on this. So I originally thought 400s. There it goes. Thing's fucking dumping. I want to short this, but I also don't want to just chase it right away. Issue is this back and front is crazy. You just don't know the size of the jump. Yeah, that's what. Even the one micro is pretty big. What she said. I think this goes down for another 7 minutes. I'm just gonna come on. I keep getting the bottoms though before when I'm shorting it. I need to wait for like a slight pullback and then short it.
Trump posting on Truth Social saying one of the biggest driving forces in the future for jobs are data centers. So Trump is criticizing the New York state decision on data centers, saying they've made a terrible decision.
What was their decision? I hate slow grains. But we're still going down pretty easily. Block data centers. I feel like there needs to be a little more information about them before we just start putting them all up, but it's obviously the way to go, right? Take that out. Wow, by the time that fucking filled. 400 level got fucking rejected real quick. Agreed, they need to make rules and shouldn't be by any homes or anything. And the jobs or data centers being is you have to live there. Yeah, that would be dope. I hear like these weird things, like if anybody lives near them, they hear like this weird humming noise. I'm gonna short this. This is too big of a candle. Is it really? That's it? I mean, that might make somebody go crazy, but I thought it was like something different. Okay, this is kind of good to short. At least attempt. Starts closing above this, then we'll have to get out. Where's the 5? Really high up still. So just be careful on that one. It's already starting to go above, you little shithead. Bounce 50% on 1 minute leg, yeah. That's what I did there, but All right, we just broke above this. Fuck you. Hopefully it swipes back down. I'm just gonna get out when it's green. You can only do so many guesses. Holy fuck shit. Go and get out of this. Come on down a little bit. News is not out yet. Obviously, there's some news here. Fuck, that's 50% already. I'm okay with taking $23 loss. Come on, come on, come on. Lower, 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 lower. No. Come on, get to the 20s. $8. All right, I'm cool with that. What's up, Stevie? What was the news? That was way too big of a an uproar there. I definitely gotta wait. There's no news either. Anybody see why? Or is just maybe just way too many shorts here and it finally just said, I'm gonna take your money. I don't know why this thing keeps getting glitched on me.
So keep in mind, in 10 minutes' time now, at the top of the hour, Fed Governor Cook speaks at the Exchequer Club luncheon on the economic outlook. A text is expected, as well as a Q&A.
Shithead, now it's working. I think.
Politico reporting that senators are to meet with Trump on the crypto bill on Thursday.
Well, hello everybody. This is Donald J. Trump. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
At 1 o'clock, guys, I'm going to get off. And I'll try to get back on for Power Hour.
In 5 minutes' time now, at the top of the hour, Fed Governor Cook speaks at the Exchequer Club luncheon on the economic outlook. Text is expected, as well as a Q&A.
Yeah, it's getting a little rough here. Difficult to see. I agree with you there, Sir Dad. I have doc's appointment at 2:15. I should be on by 3. If not, it'll be 3:30. Good. You kind of have to now, Mr. Dad. Like, honestly, like, playing it safe is the right thing to do. 'Cause spinning our damn wheels constantly is not fun either. Like, I want to go long here. But let's end it on this kind of note. All right, guys. I'll be back for Marco. Dude, 125 is not bad at all. I was going to go long here. Let's see if it would have worked. Calls. Yep, there we go. Right to the upside. All right, guys. I'll be on for power hour. If not, it'll be like 3:30. In case there's like some kind of traffic or
Seeing
some
a
shit.
text release from Fed's Cook says it's prudent to wait a bit of time for inflation to slow, but I'm prepared to act if it does not occur soon. Cook says
All right,
since
guys.
last
Oh,
summer,
damn, this would
there
have
has
been a
been
great
a
long.
notable shift in risk toward high inflation and away from the job market, which
All right, boys, girls. See you in a bit.